Oh.
What is going on, everybody? This is Mr. Tony Stark, and today I have a quick topical commentary for you guys. I haven't done one of these in a while. As you can tell by the title, this is going to be a video about how I get the most out of playing video games and how I can continue to play the same game over and over and over again without deciding to trash it, such as Modern Warfare 3. A lot of people decided that they were going to break their disc, and you know, to me, that was just a little silly to go that far, to not like a game that you wanted to break it or, you know, destroy it, whatever. But that's beside the point. For me personally, I just want to give my thoughts and feelings on how I can get the most out of video games that I play, and how I think that maybe you guys can do the same as well. And how I break it down is actually into 3 key points, and these 3 things define whether or not I'm actually going to have a good time and enjoy myself while I'm playing a certain game. Now, as I break them down, remember, these points are for me personally and how I do it. You might have your own, and I welcome any kind of feedback or information that you might have as to, you know, what works for you as well. But number 1 for me is definitely going to be the time I spend playing, the quantity. I like to say quality over quantity when it comes to video games. If I spend 5 hours playing a single game, normally by the end of it, you know, I'm just completely burnt out. Now, I know that a lot of people play games like Skyrim and Fable and things like that, and you know, you have 500 plus hours into a game like that, and you're like, well, I'm not really burnt out. For me personally, if I sit and play a game that long, I get tired of it, I get bored with it, and ultimately I get irritated to the point where I start to not enjoy the game. And for me, that's a bad thing. So that's definitely going to be my number 1 thing, is the time I spend playing the game itself. If I cut it short, I find to enjoy it a lot more. The next thing, the number 2 thing, is definitely going to be my mood. Now, when I am playing a game such as Call of Duty and I'm in a bad mood already, it's already going to go downhill from there. It's not going to be a good time. It's not going to be enjoyable for me, because I was in a mindset, a state of mind that was unbecoming of the game, of a game that's violent, a game that requires concentration, focus. You know, you have to think a lot. And if I'm going into it with a bad attitude and a bad mood, it's just not going to work out well for me. So you have the time spent playing, you have the mood, and then ultimately the third thing that I like to think about is my my general outlook towards gaming itself. Whether I can just sit there and relax, or whether I'm just going to sit there and be a tryhard. Because normally when I play Call of Duty, I'm a tryhard, so I'm really, really focused. Whenever I just sit there and I play, and I have a group of people in the game and a party, I can enjoy myself. So those 3 things, the time spent playing, the mood, and, you know, whether I can actually relax and enjoy the game, are going to be my main keys, my main points of focus for playing a game. And now I know that sounds like it's a lot of thinking whenever you just want to play a game, but isn't that the point? When did it become so much so that we have to worry about how we're playing, how the other people are playing? You know, and I talked about this before with sportsmanship. You have rage quitting, and you have people that, you know, and it's hard because I do the same things. I get frustrated with people on the other team when I'm playing with people that aren't as skilled, things like that. But you have to remember that ultimately video games were supposed to be an outlet for fun and for enjoyment, and that's where I want to maybe remind you guys that that's what you want to look for. You want to be able to relax and enjoy the game. You know, if you come down to it and you're playing a game for an hour, put it down, pick up something else. I find myself enjoying other games that I haven't played in a while a lot more whenever I just cycle through them and play them a little bit at a time. And ultimately, I think that would be a good rule of thumb for anyone that plays video games. If you just play a game, you play a little bit here, play a little bit there, play another one, bring it in, you can overall have a more enjoyable experience. If you disagree or if you agree, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But I really think that you guys can benefit from just stepping back from the competitive side to gaming and more focus on the relaxing side. As usual, this is Mr. Tony Stark. Please feel free to leave a comment. Like I said, if you did like the video, feel free to click the like button as well. And if you have anything that you'd like to see me do in the future as far as topics or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'm open to talking about whatever. I'm sure I have an opinion on something. So that's about it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you soon. We'll be right back.